How's it going, you guys? So I figured I'd give an update since my morning routine has changed. I'll let you guys know today what I do differently now every single morning. So before, what I used to do was I would basically create a pre-workout drink or a morning drink. Basically, I would take some type of organic herbal pre-workout, such as like Vega, which isn't really organic, or Garden of Life or something like that. Or I would just take some basic flavored caffeine powder, like some naturally flavored caffeine powder, and pour that into a shaker cup. And then I would put vitamins and mix them in there, and just mix a nootropic beverage together. Or sometimes I just take a pre-made pre-workout, which is the most unhealthiest thing you can really do, but it gets the job done because I work out as soon as I wake up in the morning, so I need a drink that's going to give me some kind of energy, but at the same time it's not going to be sitting in my stomach. But I don't do those pre-workouts anymore. If I ever will do pre-workouts, it's only like for a couple weeks per year, just because like they're amazing. They make you feel like crazy. They're like crack almost. But recently though, the last month, I've just been doing Bulletproof coffee, and it's amazing. So I'll actually buy the official Bulletproof coffee beans, thanks to my girlfriend, of course. She's been, just willingly picking these out at the grocery store. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And my girlfriend works as a barista slash bartender, so she drinks a lot of coffee on a regular basis, and she knows there's a huge difference between Bulletproof coffee and regular coffee. She says that a lot of coffees make her feel like crap, but Bulletproof coffee is the one coffee that she knows every time she drinks, she will not feel jittery or anxious or stressed out or restless, is what a lot of people. This one kind of makes her feel calm and chill, but gives her mental clarity at the same time, and that's what you want. So I'll drink, Bulletproof coffee. I'll make it in my little coffee maker thing, and then basically what I do is I'll put it in my coffee mug or whatever, obviously, and I'll melt some goat butter in there. It's pretty expensive, but a little bit does a trick, like a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon. But what I was doing at first was a whole tablespoon, but you go through butter pretty quickly like that. And this is about $8. This is actually $16 per pound. This is pretty damn expensive, but it does a trick, and I don't really do very well with regular cow dairy, no matter what type it is. And then of course I add a little bit of goat milk, and I feel like this is essential. The reason I add milk to my coffee is because the tannins tend to cause side effects for me. So to counteract like the tannin side effects, I add milk to it. The casein protein binds the tannins and makes them undigestible. And then of course I also add about a tablespoon of coconut oil. This is much more affordable than the goat butter, and this is key because of the medium chain triglycerides. Specifically, I believe the caprylic acid is what really gives your brain that boost. And I've experienced significant differences ever since I started doing the fatty Bulletproof coffee. And I combine this with anywhere from 16 to 18 hours of fasting, and I'm able to do my workouts at a high intensity and still have energy coming out of it. And I train other people, and I just have absolutely amazing energy throughout the entire thing. People think I'm on crack. Now, I do also add some yerba mate. Oh shit, down goes the garlic. I add some goddamn yerba mate to my coffee a lot of times. I'll do 2 to 3 tablespoons of coffee and 2 tablespoons of yerba mate. I haven't tried black tea yet. I got a lot of like herbs and teas and things in here. This is like cheap kava, and that's the naturally flavored caffeine that I used to use, and it works real well. And I got theanine and this blood sugar formula. Got a lot of stuff up in here, and this is not even my the extent of all my herbs and supplements and things. I got all sorts of stuff down. And here, see, got lots of crazy stuff in here. A lot of this I don't even use, but that's not even, I got a whole pantry full of herbs and supplements and medicines. But yeah, so you know, Bulletproof coffee, it works well. I feel super energized. I feel like it's kind of been changing my brain slowly. It's fascinating, and for the most part, you know, it just depends on the person using it. You just gotta try it for yourself. If you've never experienced Bulletproof coffee, it can be very easy to talk down on it. But if you try it out for yourself, it's absolutely amazing. So, and that's pretty much it. I don't eat anything. I mean, this is the first thing I do when I wake up, and then I like to read, you know, whatever I'm reading at the current moment. I like something I can just kind of get into and read small passages and really get some value out of it based on like one page or something. And this is a book I've been reading lately, Mind is a Master. I mean, I'm not reading the entire book, obviously, but I'm reading sections out of it. It's basically just multiple of James Allen's best books, all in one gigantic collection. And it's multiple books in one gigantic thing, so really good stuff. It's a lot of positive psychology wrapped up in a poetic form, and so if you like poetry, it's very easy to read. If you're not really if you're not really familiar with poetry, it can be kind of hard, I suppose, to decipher, but the points and most of these are really excellent, so I highly recommend it. Anybody who's interested in the law of attraction, or you know, just something to motivate them in the morning, this is a really good place to go. My girlfriend got me this when we first got together. It was one of her first gifts to me, and it's absolutely fantastic. Hey Lupe, Lupita, look at me. Look at me! She's drinking her coffee.
Fuck off.
And she's got her boxing gloves over there. She's a Golden Gloves boxer.